Guys, my Pretty Reckless CD just got here. You can see my reflection, that's so weird. But Amazon cracked my case. Like, twice. Thank God the CD is okay. I'm about to see if my husband's PS4 will play it. Well, I guess it's not. I can't play the Pretty Reckless CD in the PS4. So, I guess I'm gonna go look it up on YouTube or Spotify. Okay, so I've been soaking my nose ring since before I started getting ready in alcohol. So it should be sterilized. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in. Gotta take this other one out. The only thing about having a nose ring is that, like, when you change it, it just looks gross. So it looks like you're just, like, digging. That's so gross. But you rinse this alcohol off. I think this is, like, a little thicker than my other one. It still went in. We're good. Yay! It's in! Thank God. I got my favorite nose ring back. It is afternoon and it's Monday. I feel rough today. The night before last, I woke up and my heart was pounding out of my chest, and for some reason my pills weren't working, and my heart was like racing and racing for like 14 hours straight. And so yesterday I felt like total crap. Hi, princess. Hi. So anyway, I felt like total crap yesterday. I didn't do anything but like lay around, and Jess was like, you know, you're not going anywhere today. Like, you're not going to the store. You're not going to eat. Like, you have got to stay in bed because, you know, COVID's still out there, and if you get it, I don't want anything to happen to you. So, stay in bed. I feel like that's the first time I've ever heard him actually say anything about that. Like, usually he's like, oh, everybody wears masks, you'll be fine. But, like, he actually really cared, so it was nice to be cared about. And then last night I went to sleep, of course, like really easily because I just was so worn out from everything, my heart just like pounding and stuff. But my pill did work yesterday, so I'm not sure like what happened. But I've been sleeping all morning still. I'm just so worn out and just like exhausted from it, because it's kind of like working out and working out and working out and working out nonstop for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and then finally your heart slows down and you're just like exhausted. So I really do need to get up and eat. I need to take my medicines so I can go to my heart doctor and talk about what happened and get my test results and figure out what in the world we're gonna do about my life, because that would have been another missed day of work, and I'm like, I really don't know what to do with my life at this point. Like, I'm just kind of like, no one gets it. No one understands. The doctors are like, go on partial disability, you'll be fine. Okay, well, I still have this. I still have all these symptoms and stuff, and that would still be missing work, and that means you still get points because you can't be treated any differently, so what now? So it's just frustrating. Like, getting in trouble for things that you can't control is a special kind of hell. A special kind of hell. So, you guys know, watching my channel, that I am, like, the biggest Sparkx fan in the entire freaking world. I adore her so much. And I discovered yesterday that there is a podcast called Hello Witches. I was giggling about it. So, I watched a podcast, y'all. I listened to the first
whatever you want to call it, yesterday. The first episode, I guess they're called episodes, right? Someone tell me. So I'm gonna go listen to the second episode right now while I get my makeup on and get ready for my heart appointment. I have to pause my podcast I'm listening to just real quick. I used some of the pharmacy liquid eyeshadows today for the first time. I was trying to let my eyebrow grow right here to match this one, but it's kind of taking me off. Anyway, that's not what I was trying to say. What I was trying to say was, I used these for the first time. They're by Pharmacy. I sell it. Message me if you're interested. Anyway, because by the time you see this, I might not be selling them anymore. You just never know what life's gonna bring you, because life is crazy. I just feel like these are very, like, disco-y, because it's so shiny. But that's okay, because I'm Sparkx, and everything should be shiny for me, so hey, I'm going for it, right? Alright, now I gotta put on the rest of my face and brush my hair and go to the doctor. So I'm sitting here drinking coffee, which is making me more tired for some reason. And I was listening to the Hello Witches podcast because I still have, like, I don't know. I still have, like, half an hour before I have to leave for the doctor. I thought I was gonna have to leave at 2, but I don't have to leave till, like, 2:45. And, they're talking about belladonna on the podcast. On the episode, I guess that's what you call them? I don't know. Somebody tell me if I'm right. On the episode, they were talking about belladonna, and I guess they're starting at the beginning, which makes sense. And, they're talking about the bird that Stevie Nicks is holding, like, in her hand on the cover. And they're talking about, like, the lady's like, I hate birds, and I made it a point to know my birds, and I know that this is a parrot. And I'm like, you're wrong. And the girl's like, okay, well, parrots. And I'm like, you're still wrong. It's a cockatoo. Like, the whole show, that's all I could think about, like, listening to it. Maybe they'll figure out that it's a cockatoo. Also, is it really wrong that I know that cockatoo's name was, I don't know, Max? Because I know that actually off the top of my head. So I am here at the cardiologist appointment, and I'm sitting in my car waiting to be called in, because that is how you do it during COVID times. Once you are a full-fledged patient, which, hi, you sit in your car, you call them and let them know that you are sitting in your car, and you are here for your appointment, and they ask you, like, have you been in contact with anybody with COVID? Have you been tested for COVID? Do you have runny nose, fever, chills, da-da-da-da? No. Okay, well, we'll call you and let you know when we're ready for you. Okay. So that's kind of how it goes here. So I guess I just sit here and chillax until somebody goes like, hey, get your butt back here. So they just called my phone and called me back, so I put my mask on and I get to go in now. Hey guys. So when I was a little girl, my mom used to listen to a bunch of Michael Jackson. And I feel like Michael Jackson is like the last person anybody expects me to cover. And I really only do like the first minute of songs and post them so I can fit them on other social media. So I'm gonna try Dirty Diana and see how it works out. I've been here times before, but I was too blind to see that you seduce every man. This time you won't seduce me. She's saying that's okay. Hey baby, do what you please. I have the stuff that you want. I am the thing that you need. She looked me deep in the eyes. She's touching me so to start. She says there's no turning back. She trapped me right in the heart. Dirty Diana, oh, dirty Diana, no, dirty Diana, no, dirty Diana, no. I just realized I forgot to update you on what they said. So I get to go back to work. But Jess and I have made some arrangements. Not sure if I've said it on the video or not, but for work. Also, my heart rate is half of what it was. So that's good news for my life. Not so much of what I'm used to, though. I'm used to the adrenaline being in my body all the time, and not having that is just like insane balls. I just feel so not like myself anymore. It's just messing with me. They tried to up my dose, and I took an extra half before I went to bed last night of this heart pill, and when I got up this morning, like, to go to the bathroom, I thought I was gonna pass out. And I was like, this is not gonna work. So I'm definitely not gonna do it. They can just deal. I'm not gonna do that to myself. Because getting up and almost passing out every day is just stupid. So I'll have to deal with whatever I have to deal with. My blood pressure is down to a normal blood pressure. And so I guess that's good news, and I guess we'll see what happens with everything. But that's the news for now, and that pretty much helps my risk of heart attack and stroke, so, and just dying from arrhythmia, so that's pretty good, right? So yesterday sucked a whole big bunch. Someone who, I'm not going to say who, decided to insinuate that I either have a mental disorder or I'm on drugs. And I have depression and anxiety, so I do have two things that affect me, but you know, I'm not crazy. Also, I'm on a new medication that blocks my adrenaline so my heart doesn't race, and I'm having a really hard time adjusting to that because it's like I don't have that constant go, go, go anymore. So you try adjusting to that, okay? Like, it's really not easy. And you probably shouldn't throw stones where another person could totally rip everything they know about you apart. But I don't, because I'm a good person. Try being a good person. It's worth it. Also, after that, it kind of ruined my night. I was like, I just don't even care anymore. So I just was like ready to get away from this person. And then I get in the car, and I had this message. I posted that video of me singing that song, and I really honestly just did it because I was bored. I mean, hello COVID, you know. And this lady who has been my friend for a long time, like, you know, if you don't like something or you don't think it's the right song, you could just say, you know, I don't think that's the right song for you, girl. Like, I think you should try this, or, you know, something like that. But she ripped my ass to shreds. I mean, she said some really mean things. And usually, if somebody's mean to me, I'm just like, oh, you're such a mean person. Like, you're just, like, a horrible person, or you're in a bad mood, or, you know, you're taking your shit out on somebody else. But, man, she, like, ripped me apart. And I have to say, I drank, like, half a bottle of wine last night. And I went into the bathtub and cried. and canceled my doctor's appointment today and stayed in bed, just went right back to sleep. And I was like, I just don't even want to deal with people today. Like, man. Usually I'm stronger than that, but today I'm just not for whatever reason. Like, last night was just enough for me. I've gone through a lot this month, and ending it on a note where people are just adding to everything was just icing on the cake. So yeah, that was great. Sorry for saying so yeah, I hate that. I don't know. But I'm gonna end this video. You guys, even if you don't like something out there, it's okay to have an opinion, but don't rip somebody's ass, okay? Like, some of us are just out there just trying to have fun and enjoy their life, especially during these times. So don't add to it, okay? Like, not cool. I'm not even gonna people today. I'm gonna stay home in my pajamas, and Jess is gonna go out and get my prescription for me and food, and just let me stay home, because you have no idea how bad I cried last night and how bad I hated myself. It was awful. I was up and just, it was bad. But today's a new day. We're gonna start a new video soon, and hopefully better times are coming. I'm hanging in there. You hang in there too.